better and worse, Risen 3 Titan Lords is truly indicative of old-school pirate life. There are certainly moments of swashbuckling adventure, but when it comes to item and skill systems, it's roughly as coherent as a rum-drunk buccaneer. Combine that with a flat story that rarely deviates from expectations, and you're left with an experience that's fun in spurts, but ultimately tedious and empty. There's really not much to Risen 3's campaign. You'll visit islands, run errands, choose one of 3 factions as your primary allies, and close demonic portals. While that seems like a lot, the 20-plus hour-long campaign drags on with few surprises, shifts in mood, or character development. After helping various NPCs, there will be no other interactions of note, which is a shame because the voice acting for Risen 3's primary cast is nothing if not memorable.
A shadow below the water! A really big one!
We know what to do.
It seems to be faster and more dangerous if you ask me. So make sure you are prepared for the worst when you set sail.
While the characters are poorly animated, the true stars of Risen 3 from a design standpoint are the wildlife and their environments. Each of the island has a distinct personality with various landmarks within, like the Guardian Mage Island that also includes a lush forest, haunted coast, and deep mines populated by dwarves. No matter where you are, the wildlife will also grab your attention, from angry gorillas and warthogs that attack on sight to more peaceful fauna like ducks and monkeys.
You never know what's lurking in the jungle. Did I ever tell you about being chased by a duck?
Uwamba, Katoga, Rich.
Like its story, Risen 3's combat is also competent, but background elements will test your patience. Swordplay is simple yet diverse, with guns to mix up melee attacks, as well as spells of 2 varieties, infused onto your arm for melee attacks, or cast via hotkeys. When you're fighting various wildlife as well as demonic forces, combat works well due in no small part to an AI ally watching your back when there's a group of foes. However, there are 2 boss battles that completely shift the dynamic in an unfair way by pitting you alone against a foe that spawns limitless cronies while also regenerating its own health. These are the only 2 boss battles, mind you, so the rest of Risen 3's rank and file grow a bit tedious to take on. Getting combat ready is mostly a chore, as Risen 3 eschews traditional RPG stores in favor of giving almost every NPC an inventory you can buy from and a set of skills they can impart. For the former, it's nearly impossible to remember where a particular item was found. The map does indicate which skills each NPC can train you in, but not the prerequisites needed to learn them. If there's one of Risen 3's role-playing elements worth admiring, it's the Glory experience system. Instead of making you choose improvements when your overall level increases, you can increase certain attributes when you have enough glory. You can evenly distribute and constantly improve, or save up and become a dominant sword fighter, gunman, or mage by allocating points to afford the amount of glory that increases with each upgrade. While sea travel in Risen 3 consists of pointing and clicking your next destination, there's a few encounters at sea that offer a nice change of pace. You might be disarming explosives dropped on your ship, engaging in ship-to-ship firefights, or taking on sea creatures as you steer the ship and fire your cannons. It would have been nice to try out these unique fights at your own pace, but unfortunately they're annoyingly bunched together during a series of travel sequences and then stopped altogether before long. Like the rest of Risen 3, it can be enjoyable, but it's presented in a way that's off-putting. Risen 3 has elements that are enjoyable in short spurts. Exploring islands, engaging in swordplay, and the brief moments of naval combat can be fun. All of that is undermined, however, by elements that make the 20-plus hour campaign drag. The plot never ramps up, the characters barely change, and the choice to make most NPCs a shopkeep and/or teacher makes equipping and learning new skills a mess. It's a shame this game couldn't rise to modern RPG expectations. For more on Risen 3 Titan Lords, keep it tuned to IGN.